One of the scariest things you can ever read is the water quality report from your city that actually breaks down all of the things that are in your water. For my city, it literally showed that there was birth control in the water that you were drinking because there were trace elements of it. It is dumbfounding everything that's in there, which is why water filtration has become a pretty big thing. The most common way to filter water is with a system like this. It's a reverse osmosis system. There's a million different styles out there. Some remove lots of the contaminants, some don't remove very many. Some leave the water stripped of all nutrients completely, while others actually add minerals back into the water and make it very nice. But the problem with any of these is it only does one tap, and that's all it's going to do. So they are fantastic. In each one of these, you have different cartridges that'll remove the different contaminants. Some will actually remove the chlorine, will remove all the different stuff from the water. You'll have some that add the minerals back in. But again, it's only at one sink, which is why it's become rather popular to actually do whole house filtration, other than the lines going out to your sprinklers. And so what people do there is I actually have a 6-foot tall tank in my house that has carbon filters, it has chlorine medias, it has everything. So every faucet in my house has perfectly filtered and perfectly healthy water because that's what's being delivered to it. Now, worst case scenario, these can still be very, very, very beneficial. But when I bought my house, it had a faucet from Home Depot in it. $500 faucet. When you turned it all the way to the right, it would give you a nice slow stream of what it called incredibly filtered water. Of course, when I took my electronic water quality testing kit to it, the faucet tested terrible. It removed less than 1/3 of the contaminants that the regular water had in it, and it was a $500 faucet. Of course, not everyone has a $500 faucet in their house, but most everyone these days has a fridge that has a water dispenser on it. And those, of course, have filters in them too. And a lot of those claim to be spectacular as well, but I tested my very nice fridge and it removed less than half of all the chemicals and everything that was in the water, which is why you still want something to filter out your drinking water, to filter out the water you cook with, even to filter out the water that you're going to shower with, because you want to eliminate all of those things. But remember, once you eliminate them, the water is completely stripped. And if you don't have something to put minerals back in, your body will actually start leaching minerals from itself. That's why some of the fads these days, like some people are trying to just drink distilled water. But the problem with distilled water is it has absolutely nothing in it. So unless you're putting in ionizing and mineralization drops, then that water is actually causing your body to leach minerals. And you don't want to do that. You want to make sure you get the right filtration system for you.